Fight of the Year 2013 with Bradley, Fight of the Year 2014 with Matiste. And so now they're fighting each other. And now they actually are going to have, I believe, another Fight of the Year, as ESPN and other reporters like Radio Raheem and all say it's a great fight. So you have two guys that are on a path, and it's a collision course with each other. And every fight is a meaningful fight in both their careers because the way they fight is just TV friendly, fan friendly. They know no other way. So I mean, that's why it's a great fight. And the winner will move on and hopefully go on to another world title. So Ruslan had a world title, John fought for the world title. It's a big fight, folks. And it's a grueling fight with two very, very good athletes. And it's been my pleasure to work with Ruslan his entire career. I mean, it's just spectacular. Right now, I would like to bring up John Jr. and his dad, John Sr. But first, the whole team come up, and because I want you to know what I know about these people. First class, super athlete, and super people to work with. John?
First off, I want to thank Artie. That was unexpected, great picture. That'll definitely go in the Molina household real nice. Look nice with some of the other memorabilia we have. So, you have this fight. Every word that they say about it. War, two trains on a collision course. It's all an understatement. I mean, these are words that try to describe. You can have a thesaurus and still not get the description of what this fight's gonna be and what it means. For my camps, at least. I can speak on behalf of myself. But given Ruslan's style and what he's done in the past, we can't anticipate anything less than 100% Ruslan. So we're very well prepared for this fight. We're ready for the challenge. We've done everything diligently. We worked hard. We have a great team in order. Everyone wears a hat on the team. So I want to thank my team so far, going down from Shadid Saluki, to Mike Galvez, to Eric Villegas, to Mike Rodriguez, to Kamal, everybody on the team to help facilitate a great camp, in which we had. No excuses. You know, boxing is a crazy sport, but it's also a sport that when it's all said and done and the curtain's closed, and I'm like 45 years old and retired, I don't want to look back and say, damn, I wish I would have worked just a little bit harder for that fight. What could have been? What could have happened? I'm not going to allow myself to do that. So we had that mindset the whole camp, that we're going to prepare, and we're going to prepare, and we're going to do everything humanly possible to be prepared for the war, for the collision course, for the Fight of the Year of 2016, Saturday night. And I can guarantee you, from my mouth to your ears, that we are prepared. And we could sit up here and talk about it till we're blue in the face. I know what Ruslan is. I know what he brings to the table, and he's very well respected. And we took that knowledge going into this preparation, knowing that he's no slouch. He's nobody that we can sleep on and say, well, hopefully we'll get lucky and land a shot and get the guy out of there. That's not the type of fighter Ruslan is. He's a great champion. He was a great champion, and he's a feared champion for good reason. The guy is tremendous, he comes forward, he's strong, and he's done well. He's built a name for himself, and it's not a facade, it's not fictitious, it's real. And Saturday night, we're gonna do everything in our power to nullify that, to combat that, come out and take care of business, and we're prepared. So I wanna thank everyone at Turning Stone, Showtime, my manager Al Heyman, putting this tremendous card together on a fight card, with everybody on this card is can't miss. Everybody all the way across the board. And I mean, from off TV to Showtime Extreme to Showtime Championship. It's a can't miss card. People are excited about this card for good reason. And all of us will deliver that night and give them the good reason to be excited about this card. So thanks to Team Provodnikov. Thank you guys for accepting the challenge. And we're excited for Saturday night. And I'm sure the fans are just excited. So without much more to say, we're prepared, we're ready for war, and that is an understatement. That is no exaggeration. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys Saturday night. God bless everybody.
I think John has really summed it up. He said everything. We really had a very good camp for this fight. Ruslan I know him very well, I know by name, very good people. I liked him, I rooted for him at times, but this time, I'm not rooting for him. But it makes for a very interesting fight because you have Ruslan strong, big heart, strong will, coming forward. Then you have John, the same thing. Then both of them can punch, but I think I have a harder puncher. So we're gonna see Saturday night if we can make him put that in reverse. And I think we will, once he get hit. Thank you.
Well, John's got a career afterwards. He's going to be an announcer. He's terrific. He's great. He's great. You can have my job anytime over here.
You guys heard that?
Ruslan, a lot of you know the story, but quickly, I went to Moscow 9 years ago. And I have a partner with Ruslan, German T-Top. And I met him at the, I think it was the Savoy Hotel. And he said, I have some fighters, but I have one fighter who's really special. So we made a deal, we signed him, and we brought him to the United States. We've been together from his very first fight. So I was doing a show on another network at another place. So I won't mention that two locations and the place and the other network. And at the time, I had a matchmaker, good friend, Russell Peltz. Ruslan was in his first fight on the undercard of one of my other stars, Acelino Popo Freitas. Russell turns to me and says, this is something special, Art. You got something special. And his entire career, he's been something special. Just like John said, they don't know how to quit. They put everything 110% into the fight. Both were in Fight of the Years, as I mentioned. It's going to be a great fight. You're looking at, they call him the Siberia Rocky, and he's just been a pleasure. And Vadim Kornilov, his manager, we worked together, a lot of different fighters. So it's really going to be something special. You're going to see two great warriors, and you're going to see two guys that no matter who wins or loses, they're both going to win because they'll both be back on the network. One guy's career will do better because that's how it works. But at the end of the day, you're going to see two guys that are just fabulous. And Ruslan Provodnikov is just extremely good fighter. Good fighter, great fighter. So I'm going to bring up Ruslan and Vadim now because, and then Joel will also speak. And I'd like everybody to say a few words. So Vadim, you want to come up with Ruslan and Joel? Thank you.
Thank you guys, it's a pleasure to be here, Turning Stone. Every time we come back, it's a great experience. Always thank you for welcoming us. Thank you, Artie. Without you, this would probably not be possible, so we always appreciate everything you do for us. Most important, I want to say thank you to Team Provodnikov. It's been a great camp. Ruslan, as always, gave 200%. Co-manager, Andrei Napolsky. The rest of the team, Alec Frolov, Maxim, Oleg, everybody did a great job. But most importantly, Nick Curson, the conditioning trainer, Matt Mahold, the diet person that takes care of all the food. Most importantly, I want to say thank you to Joel Diaz. One day we thought that trainers like that would not be interested in training Ruslan. Now we're a team, we're friends, and he's the head coach. I want to bring him up and to say a couple of words. Legendary trainer, been in probably the top fights in boxing, and making a difference now in Ruslan's career. And you guys will see the difference on June 11th. And I hope everybody comes to support and checks out this fight. Thank you, Steven Espinoza, for making this possible on Showtime. and making sure that everybody gets to see this. Thank you guys. Joe Diaz.
Good morning, everybody, for being here. First of all, I want to thank Team Provodnikov, Vadim, Ruslan for approaching me and believing that I can do something for Ruslan. Ruslan is something very special, like Artie said. He is a very tough fighter. Stepping in the ring against such a professional team like Team Molina, I want to thank John and his team for just sharing the ring with us, Saturday night. I know that it's going to be a great fight. And at the end of the night, I believe the fans are going to be the winners because they're going to get one of the best fights I've ever seen with two fighters with a great heart. At one point, I was in the opposite corner of Ruslan, and I think that was the most intense night of my life. Now we're in the same team. Now I have him in my corner. So, all I can tell you is this. It's June 11th, Saturday night. You guys are going to experience a great fight. Two tough fighters, very professional. And, what can I say? Expect the best from these two fights. Thank you, guys.
I'm Berman. Вы знаете, наверное, этот бой стоит поприветствовать именно так, идущие на смерть. Я приветствую вас.
This fight can be presented, I would like to say hello to everybody. This fight can be presented as a fight where the fighters are going into death. And I want to say hello and present that fight in that manner.
Вы знаете, мой тренировочный лагерь прошел очень замечательно. Чувствую себя в прекрасной форме, чувствую себя тоже очень замечательно. В хорошем настроении нахожусь. В данный момент только одно желание поскорее бы уже опять суббота, чтобы выйти в ринг и подраться.
This camp went very well. Everything went great. We put together a great camp to prepare for this fight. Now I'm just waiting for Saturday and to get into a fight.
С огромным уважением и серьезностью отношусь к Молине, так, впрочем, как и к любому своему сопернику.
Just like with all my opponents, I have a lot of respect for Molina and his team. He's a great fighter, and I took him very seriously.
Я обязательно помолюсь за Молину, за его семью, чтобы 11 июня он вышел в полном здравии, чтобы ничто и никто не мешал ему в этот день, чтобы мы показали тот бой, который все от нас ждут.
As always, I have prayed for my opponent, for his family, to make sure that he's healthy. He's had a good camp, so that on Saturday night we can both come into the ring and give everybody the fight that everybody's expecting.
Знаете, хочется просто поблагодарить еще раз всех, кто причастен к этому событию, к этому бою, Шоу-Тайм, всю мою команду, промоушенскую мою команду, компанию. И, конечно, сказать всем, кто включит в этот день телевизор, те, кто придут лично на арену посмотреть этот бой, что мы с Джоном постараемся сделать все, чтобы вы после боя ушли довольны.
I want to take this moment to thank everybody who has to do with this fight, all the people that made this happen, Showtime, my promoters, my team, John Molina, and I hope that on June 11th, everybody that watches this fight, me and John are going to give you guys what you guys are expecting.
Желаю Молине удачи и see you, June. Good luck.